Here's Skyrim, released in 2011. It's a game I've tried to play many times, but perhaps not having played it during my childhood just made it not great. To me at least. So the years went by and I've always seen almost universal praise for Skyrim. I started to wonder if I was just crazy, dumb, insane? If you're watching a Skyrim video, I have a feeling I know what your answer to that question is. I booted up Skyrim again with the goal of finding out what exactly it is that you all like about this game in the first place. Follow me on this journey of slaughter, adventure, and realization? Make sure to subscribe because only 1% of you are, and I'm trying to hit 2,000 by the end of June, which is seeming fairly out of reach at this point. I digress. Let's play Skyrim. And yeah, even if I hadn't played the game briefly before, I would know exactly what's about to happen.
Hey, you're finally awake.
We make a statistically likely character, nearly get our head chopped off, and then take a brisk jog through the caves with our new best friend who promptly leaves us. So much for friendship. I take a quest to go to Bleak Falls Barrow, and we murder our way through the place. One of these guys tries to run away after we free him, but he doesn't end up getting very far. He had a claw on him, which we need to use to get through a door later, and what chat told me is something of an IQ check among initial players. I can verify this too, since I can vividly recall getting stuck in this exact spot the last time I played. Luckily, I'm 10 years older now, and my brain is much more developed. Once we've sucked the soul out of a gigantic rock, we're back in town with a hard decision to make. Do we want to help guy number 1 get the girl, or guy number 2? Frankly, I'd rather not help at all in this letter sending and just let the best man win. Unfortunately, it was Bard Boy that came up with the idea in the first place, so Feindal it is. And that turned out to be the wrong choice. The exact second I broke the law, he turned against me. It's on sight with the Imperials. They literally tried to execute me. I will kill every last one of them, down to the last man, the women and children too. Anyways, it turns out killing those Imperials was a bad dream for reasons, so we head into Whiterun and meet the Jarl. He refers us to his court jester, who actually turns out to be the magician. I show him that I'm a far better magician because I've already completed the task he was about to tell me. Boom! Checkmate. Oh shit, a dragon is attacking. Also, it turns out I'm dragonborn and I've been summoned by some very important people. This obviously means it's the optimal moment for a side quest break. It really doesn't seem like it's going to get any better than right now. I leave Whiterun and buy a warhorse. At first I questioned what makes this horse so special, then it murdered a camp full of bandits right before my very eyes. I no longer question him. In fact, I'm starting to suspect that I'm the one being owned. Next, we hit up the Battleborns. These guys just love fighting, and that's some real shit I can get behind. They have a request for me, and I'm shocked to hear that they want me to go fight something. You're telling me I have to fight to join the Battleborns? This is some bullshit. After a run-in with a foul creature, Skyrim is for the Nords. We make it to our destination. I get trapped in a cage, and then our buddy literally remakes the Harrison Ford scene from Anchorman 2. Is that a fucking werewolf? Okay, never mind, I must have been seeing shit. We complete our mission, return to the Battleborns in one piece, only to be greeted with the world's funniest cutscene.
Yeah, this is lame as hell.
This man has endured, has challenged.
Why, thank you.
Shown his valor. Who will speak for him? Would you raise your shield in his defense? And would you raise your sword in his honor? And would you raise a mug in his name? Then the judgment of this circle is complete.
If you laugh, you go to hell. Remember to subscribe if you got this far since you're clearly enjoying it. With that done, how about we finally go and meet the Greybeards? They summoned me like 2 weeks ago, and they might be assuming that the Dragonborn has fallen and died in some random pit. I should probably go tell them I'm alive. After traveling, killing a bunch of vampires, becoming a vampire, even though I didn't notice it, and traversing a frozen hellscape, we arrive at High Hrothgar. Would you look at that, they really are just a bunch of dudes with grey beards. They teach me how to yell better, a skill that I'll definitely use on my child one of these days, and then I leave after they give me a bunch of tasks that I have zero intention of doing anytime soon. So after that I head to Winterhold, where we meet Ulfric Stormcloak, a nonchalant white boy who is absolutely tearing it up against the Imperials. And I'm like, sup dude, can I join up and tear shit up with you? And they're like, go kill some dudes on a fucking freezing cold island, and I'm like, bro, I can literally kill people by shouting. Well, whatever. We follow Arendur up to this temple, but I quickly realize I'm not built for this as a frostbite spider decks me so fucking hard in the head that it kills me instantly. I go back to the starting area, specifically Rorikstead, to finish a quest I picked up on a lot earlier. Flashback, this lady held me at knife point after I was sent to look for her. She was like, "Who sent you?" And I was like, "Chill lady, I'm here to help." Totally. So now I'm going to rat her out to the people who are looking for her because I'm not just going to take that, you know? Bro threatened to kill me, basically. This is what I imagine it's like ratting out the local Latina to an ICE agent. Safe travels. Now this lady wants us to fix a magical tree, so we go on a journey to do just that, which involves 1v1ing this, whatever that is, taking a magical dagger to a magical tree to get magical sap, and then fighting a bunch of Spriggans to get out. Okay, I kind of feel very evil right now. Should I feel evil right now? Whatever, XP is XP. Now I want to visit this shrine. We start by dying the most ridiculous death ever, and then this lady gives us a quest. Congrats, we're like chosen by God now or something, which I guess isn't entirely out of the question for a Dragonborn. While we're here, I decide to go to the university and am denied entry after learning I somehow can't create a ball of light with magic despite being 10 hours deep into the game. To me, this feels like stripping naked and not being able to get it up. I leave, humiliated. And now it's time to visit this little kid's house. We break in and pretend to be from the Dark Brotherhood. He tells us to go kill Grelod the Kind, the headmistress of an orphanage. I show up and, well, just listen to what some of these kids have to say about her.
I'm really afraid of Grelod. When Aventus escaped, she was so mad. I hate her. Everyone hates her. Constance tries to stop her, and is real good to us.
I do hope Miss Grelod is, well, she only lets us out in the yard once. Like I said, Hag Raven.
Literal cartoon villain. Die! I'm given 100 coin silver plate for my efforts and a suspicious letter that I assume is related to me being a Dark Brotherhood poser. Nah, we'll burn that bridge when we cross it. I'm sure this will have no consequences later. While we're in this town, I decide to go find the guy who allegedly changes faces. Immediately after entering the underground, a bunch of named characters start attacking me. I have a feeling this wasn't supposed to happen, but I slaughter all of them anyways because obviously I'm going to hit back. Strangely though, when I get to the bar on the other side, everyone is just kind of chill with me, so I assume it wasn't that important. The face-changing gal tells me to fuck off because I'm a vampire anyway. Fun stuff. And last but certainly not least, I bought a house. Wow, it's so spacious in here. It even has room to concoct potions. I'm finally able to store my extremely heavy dragon bones. It was hard dragging my bone everywhere. Anyways, guys, I tried to boot up Skyrim to finally hit 10 hours, only to find out that I'd run out of Game Pass. If you want a video covering the game to the end, comment "finish it" down below, and subscribe for lots of gaming content in the future. Let's get to 2K, goddammit! And Skyrim, yeah, it's growing on me. I love you all. Until next time.